This particular video is going to cover Dutch painting during the Baroque period. Now, people who speak Dutch and people who are called Dutch live in the northern European country called the Netherlands. So understand that when you refer to something as being Dutch, you are referring to it as coming from the Netherlands. Much of Dutch painting was intended for the middle class, unlike the paintings we've seen so far in Italy that were either intended for wealthy families like the Medici or for the church. The Dutch were different in that the Calvinist church in the Netherlands forbid church decorating, so there was no church patronage. Also, there was no powerful hereditary monarch, so there was no patronage at that end either. So portraits and scenes that would appeal to the middle class became good sources of income for Dutch artists during the Baroque period. Three of the main artists of this time period we're going to discuss are Jan Vermeer, Rembrandt van Rijn, and Peter Paul Rubens. And you can see their dates, mid-17th century. Let's start with the Vermeer. Vermeer is a painter that not many people know about, although his popularity these days is growing. He was unknown and forgotten at his death. He died poor, he died unknown, but was rediscovered in the 19th century. And all of his paintings are very simple in their composition, like this one here, the girl with the pearl earring. Vermeer was very interested in capturing a subject that was really feeling or thinking deeply. The subject matter of a Vermeer was usually limited to one person doing one thing, or maybe not even doing anything at all, but it was very much centered on ordinary people doing ordinary things. And Vermeer strives to make the ordinary extraordinary, and you can see that in this painting. He really makes you think and wonder what is going on in this girl's head. Is she startled by something? Who is she looking at? Why does she have on what she has on? What is the significance of that pearl earring? Is she not supposed to have it on? As someone walked in and caught her? You know, all of those things, all of those questions are very much what Vermeer saw in his paintings. This is another example. This is called Young Woman with the Water Pitcher. And again, she's looking out this window. It's a very sort of ordinary, common, everyday activity, but yet what's going on? What's going on in her mind? What's going on in her day? Those are the questions Vermeer would want us to ask. And after this video, you will see a link to some more information about this particular Vermeer. So go there once I'm finished with you here. Peter Paul Rubens actually made some money working for wealthy people, and he did all kinds of things that they would want: religious, portraits, landscapes. He was also a diplomat by trade, and he painted with great energy, great movement, great action in his works. And he is known for his ample, full-figured women. He liked full-figured women, and that's what he painted. This particular painting is of his wife and his children. This would have been very similar to something maybe he would have been commissioned to paint. Portraitures were incredibly popular during the Baroque period in the Netherlands, and people paid for portraits, and this would have been very similar. just as things he would have done for others. Now this is a different type of Rubens. Clearly this isn't a portrait. This is called The Rape of the Daughters of Leucippus. The story is that Zeus's sons, Castor and Pollux, which you can see here and here, come down and take away these daughters of Leucippus. You can see the Rubenesque women, the big, ample, full-figured, full-bodied women that he liked. And this myth is just symbolic of physical passion. And so you can see that embodied in his work. And that is very characteristic, as we have said, of the Baroque. The passion, and the emotion associated with that passion. Probably the most well-known Dutch painter is Rembrandt. Rembrandt's Night Watch was really the turning point in his career. He became a portrait painter in Amsterdam in 1631, and he would paint portraits of people and got commissions that way. But in 1642, he produced the Night Watch. And he also painted scenes with a religious focus, but again, there's humanness in the divine. This is the moment that Jacob blessed the sons of Joseph. It's a very, very domestic scene, and he's using biblical subjects to express human feeling. You also see the chiaroscura of Caravaggio in this particular painting. So this is the moment that Jacob is dying, and he calls his favorite son, Jacob in the Bible, he calls his favorite son Joseph. He had 12 sons. Joseph was his favorite. And he calls in Joseph, his children here, and you see the blessing of those children occurring. He lived well for a while, and he sort of had an up and down career. He spent a great deal of money on other people's art. And so by 1656, he had declared bankruptcy. And he would do this several different times throughout his life. But the fewer paintings he sold, the worse he felt about himself and would retreat. And it was sort of a vicious cycle for him. One of the interesting things that Rembrandt did was paint a series of self-portraits. And during his life, he painted 50 to 60 self-portraits. And they were really used as psychological self-exploration exercises. The emotion, again. You can sort of follow his emotional states through his paintings. This would have been, when he was just about to paint Night Watch. He had a good deal of money at this point. This would have been at a less affluent time in his life. And again, you can see him getting older each time. So he's a very fascinating man. There is a link I want you to go to read some more about Rembrandt. And there's also a video about Rembrandt, a movie that I want you to watch that will give you some real insight into the kind of person that he was and the emotional struggles that he had, the types of paintings that he produced, how very bright he was. And I think you'll find it quite interesting. So go forward and continue to learn about these Dutch painters.